Hey guys, and welcome back to some Final Fantasy 16. We're gonna go talk with Otto. I think we're gonna continue on with the main story a little bit. Put Giga Flare on. I had enough points. I mastered it, so it's on my Ramu. Because I still think I like the iconic feat of Ramu maybe a little bit more than what Bahamut might be. I may have to try Bahamut out at some point, but let's talk to Otto first.
How fares the realm?
We'll worry about all that later.
Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
Okay.
And Gav, he's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project.
Huh.
Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply though.
Well, okay.
Do you have any good news?
No.
Well, that depends on your definition.
Everything's went to shit since we did this with Bahamut.
What do you suggest we do? Oh no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
Oh, great. I get to go talk to everybody then. Alright, Vivian, what do you got going on here? Anything interesting?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Hey, look, I didn't do it.
You are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
Oh, she's from Sandbreak?
A few toppled clock towers.
Honestly, I might have missed her ever saying that.
They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs.
Yeah.
Though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
Yeah, really.
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
And those would be... Oh, we're going to have some dialogue here and history lesson.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Okay.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but
Yeah.
pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance.
Well, we just gotta go take out Odin at this point.
There would be none to stop him.
I can stop him.
None but us.
I got him. I'll take him out. That ain't no big deal. King of Waloed. Guess let's go up this way. Got our new sword and everything. I'm kind of eager to try some of this out. And go fight some stuff. Kill some things. Kick some ass. Alright, Hippocrates. Apparently, I had to come talking to you. I don't... Little kids, just don't talk to me right now. We're in peril.
You're here about the skies.
Maybe.
Anything you don't know, Lawsman.
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens,
Uh-huh.
that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say
Okay.
you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible.
I mean, that's obvious.
He has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
Yeah.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope.
I mean, it's not your fault.
Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Yeah.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
And Otto should have just told me what he thought to begin with instead of being like, you need to go talk to Vivian and Hippocrates, blah, blah, blah. Just tell me what's going on, Otto. What's on your mind with all this mess right now? This walking back and forth is kind of killing my feet. Oh, Jill's here now, all of a sudden.
Clive,
Hey, guys.
we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Only one. That would be a first. It would. Actually, there are 3.
Oh, okay.
As many owls arrived while you were at the shelves. Arthur's got a cache at a gate.
Ah, shit.
Monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and Erlong.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
Okay.
It rains.
Yep.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to order them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Me and Jill.
And I.
Yep. I knew that was
Let
coming.
them know we're on our way.
Alright. Well, I guess new quest available at Alliant Reports.
Clive, anything catch your eye?
Okay, so it's just showing me and then those 3 right there.
Seen enough?
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go handle this mess. Alright, well, I guess we'll go Dalimil. It's kind of closest. Nothing else new has really popped up just yet. Where the... Oh, there you are. I was going to say, where are you at? Lubor?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
Because she is.
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Yeah, Jill wasn't with us.
Jill.
With
Clive
us.
has told me
She was
what's
resting at
happening.
the time because we had
All
just
lies, I'm sure.
went after the one
Sailors
crystal.
said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any
Oh,
idea where
great.
it went?
The desert's a big place. guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
Okay.
You say to me, what did you say?
Oh, shit.
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
Yeah, really.
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay. Let's go
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
kick some ass. Hey guys, can we stop yelling at things? I'm going to fight anybody, kick some ass.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood. It's the only way. We hire
That that's not
mercenaries
how it
and
works.
have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
What happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
Yeah, somebody finally being a voice of reason here.
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Well,
Victor. What's he doing here?
yeah, I don't know who Victor is, but yeah, what's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
We've heard you got a
I
problem.
was about to ask you the same thing.
Yeah.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side.
Oh, great.
And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. These accursed skies.
Yeah, people are kind of freaking out about it.
Enough to drive a man to madness, or an entire city for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Alright, well, I guess... Lubor, what do you got going on over here, man? We keep running back and forth. Can we just go kill the bandits and take your stuff back?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Thoughts exactly. What to do?
Let me go after the
Wish to protect
supplies.
their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
Miko, take care of the bandits. Simple.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves. And be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
That it kind of does, actually. That's not a good idea.
Recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. before presenting them with a third option.
Really?
That would be?
Yeah.
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we
Hey.
have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Oh,
Okay.
Well, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
I don't like where this is going. Damn it. I just want to go kill some things.
Picture it, Conrad.
Want to fight. Been in a fighting mood after the whole Bahamut fight.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free City.
Final Fantasy 4 reference?
Pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
Okay, I guess that worked.
Actually worked.
Yeah.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Yeah, I did enjoy the Final Fantasy 4 reference there with the Red Wings. Oh, I guess I gotta go this way. Did the sky just get darker? Like, it seemed like it got darker. Yeah, we need to take care of this Ultima problem real quick. Because Ultima is gonna go destroy everything.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy.
Alright, so Lubor, what do you want me to say?
Yes, now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case.
Yep.
The nobles
Sure.
of the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought.
I don't think he meant for you to go that far with it, Clive.
I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything.
I always wonder why they say herbs.
Not only
It's
this
herbs.
hardship, but those that are certain to follow. We must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
Good.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Oh, so I guess she knew.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike. She saw right through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she figured it
It
out.
was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I don't like this running around.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Okay, can we please just go kill the bandits? That's what I would rather be doing right now. You guys can figure out your quarrels in the city later.
Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts.
Oh, shit.
Here's they march for Dalimil as we speak.
Let's go.
All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
Let me go kill them.
I have a favor to ask.
Please.
I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
Can y'all handle it?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight.
Okay.
Together.
And we'll find out.
The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
He's got a
It
point.
will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
Yeah, well.
Hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay. Well, we're going to do what we can. You guys do what you can. That's all I can say. Alright. Let's go slaughter some bandits. Come on. Hey. Here's what I want. Yes.
I'll take that one.
Kill you, motherfucks. I don't know if they're going to get a bigger bandit dude here or not. And boom. I'm trying not to use some of my abilities in case more show up. Yep. Well, let's let them overwhelm this. Because they are not getting through me. And more, huh? Oh no. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Oh, shit. Let's try to stay away from the poison mist, because that's not what I want. Damn. Oh, we're still... There we go. Pull him down. Yes. Because this should stagger. And we're just gonna do this. And Giga Flare. Oh my god, the damage. That damage, though. Oh, my God. If I could have got the other attack in. 54,000, though. He's dead. Yeah, I was going to say he's dead. He's done. Giga Flare definitely does some good damage. And we leveled up, it looks like. Yeah, level 38. I'll take it. Alright, well, there were the bandits.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
We should hurry.
Let's go find out if they held out or not. And we good?
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Oh, look at that. They did it.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Aw.
Conrad seems
Good.
to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
Nah, I took them out.
Plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Yeah, at least everybody's getting around. Getting along. What am I talking about?
United, and that is all that matters.
Yay.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Oh, thanks.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's more what I'm here for, is fighting, not acting. I'm not in a play. Alright. So that would take care of this. So I'm guessing that's all we needed to do in this area. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. No other side quests other than the Bachlan stuff. So let's go to Martha's Rest and let's see what everybody's got going on up here. Because, didn't you say something about Akeshik moving in through here? So, that'll be good. More fighting. That's not my problem. I am not a healer. Martha, you guys got problems?
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Yeah.
Otto said he'd been attacked by Akashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first
Oh, so they just immediately hit.
Hundreds of them tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
Let's do it.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
I'm cool with that. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. At least we get to go just fight for... There's not running back and forth, I don't think.
As many as Martha says.
More? Hmm. Let's go take them out. Oh, I can't get on my chocobo yet. There we go. Come on, Ambrosia. Let's get out of here. Wait, did they... Oh, I thought they had the whole roadway blocked. I was like, wait a minute. How do you expect me to get through when you block everything? I'm here to help, guys. Don't worry. We're going to kill them all.
Clive, wounded.
Wounded. Oh. That's what she meant.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Here, we're gonna immediately hit them with this. There we go. Come on, guys. Akashic Recluse. So, him doing this to the skies is just immediately... Like, whatever Ultima did... It has caused all these Akashic and everything. That was easy. I was expecting something bigger than that to show up. Or are we not done? That was too simple.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
You guys good? You good? Everybody alive? Oh, no. That won't fly.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield.
Oh, what?
We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Yeah.
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men?
Oh.
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic
Damn
were
it,
coming
Wade.
from.
Come back.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Oh, okay. So, well, they're all back now.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
I mean, yeah.
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Okay.
Martha, trouble. The
What now?
Party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels.
Let's go take care of that.
They're not gonna make it.
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna say, these Akashic just don't give up. Oh, he's got more stuff. Sorry, I know it's a dire situation, but... Okay, good. Not better than what I have, at least. And, oh, you have this.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. You're so enthusiastic, my dude. Alright, send the lift. Guess we're gonna go take out some more Akashic. And such. You guys good? Everybody okay? And no, they are not okay.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still
Wade.
up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
Hi.
You aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
Turn around.
Thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
How many?
Behind you.
Oh. It's Turtle.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
Let's do it.
You with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Yeah. It didn't look like he had a wheel, like a wheel gauge. He might not. I don't know. Yep, he does. Alright, we're just gonna... Ow. I'm gonna stay back from that. Oh, shit. He knocked the hell out of me there. There we go. This should hopefully do a good chunk of damage. And whoop. Whoop. I don't know if this is going to kill you, but it's definitely doing a good amount of damage. Oh, we are fucking him up. Have I got all those up? Oh, wow. 75,000. Yes, sir. Like, damn at the damage we just did there. That was nice. With the limit break on top of all that, yes, that is the damage that we want. Holy shit. Probably could have done that much damage to the other dude in the last area too, the assassin dude, but we didn't have our Wings of Rebirth up.
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
You're welcome.
It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
I mean, we'll stop walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
Sure.
I see you're all in one piece.
We live.
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
Oh, great.
Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Man.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Alright, well, let's go. Can we fast travel there? Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's just get on the lift and go. Yeah, if I can hit all those ultimates like that, back to back, that will definitely stack up the damage for us. Because it did a lot of damage. That Giga Flare, man, that thing is definitely good for damage. I don't know of any healers. I am not a healer, so I'm sorry, guys. I cannot help you. So yeah, let's keep going. I'll need to see the hunts to see if we get anything from those later on that will help us. I do know one of the hunts, and I think it was the one S-rank hunt, is about level 50, so I'm trying to give us some time to get caught up to that before we do some of these.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
There we go. Let's just do this. And we'll take them all out if we can. Hello. Oh, it's a freaking chocobo. I'll take it out. Come on. Let's just take you out with this. Stupid chocobos. Akashic chocobos. Oh, damn. Dang, man. I might be using one of my abilities here because... Yep, let's do this. Okay, that was easy enough. Wasn't expect. Oh. Hello. Hi, Wade.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
Well. Okay, we got one of you. I can let my stuff kind of cool down. Ow. 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 I tried to avoid it. Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna have the one ability up. My tornado. It'll be okay though, and we'll still hopefully get a good chunk of damage in. Oh yeah, he's done. They're still done, my dude. Yeah, still 56,000 damage. Oh. Very nice. I will take it. And you got the smaller waves of enemies and then the big ones come out. Kind of sucks because you don't have stuff hasn't cooled down enough yet.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Well, okay. Hopefully that's the rest of most of them for now. They'll probably come back though.
What did you find out there?
A lot of shit.
Same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully
Nice.
we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise.
That's true.
It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when.
Yep.
And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Okay.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
When you put it like that. Okay. That's done. We got one more area that we got to go to and help, which is Northreach, and I'm wondering what's going on there. We got a guardian scarf. Oh, it's displayed in Clive's chambers.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Okay.
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Hi.
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Really?
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did.
Oh.
I'm Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade.
What are you wanting to ask?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
I don't have the time for this.
Shield from the finest.
I literally don't have time for this, my dude. I've got too much other crap I gotta do. Well, that too, but...
Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to
You
say
do not know how to talk.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
I don't have time for this.
Really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Whatever.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
Which is
I would
none.
not have it any other way.
I mean, he literally had me in the mud at the very, very beginning. Okay. So, we got one more area that we need to go to and help. And I'm wondering what all we need to do here, because I mean, a lot of the one was just running back and forth in a fight. Oh, I forgot this was where Isabel and the Dame. Well, I guess Isabel is the Dame. Where the Dame was at.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole
Okay,
of
down there.
Oldham under a flood.
Then we're next.
No, you're not next. But we got to figure out what's going on, what you guys need here, because
I can't do it.
hello, Isabel.
My lord, my lady.
Yes.
We received the dame's message.
Oh yeah, the Dame.
There have
Yes.
been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. I've taken so many. I've lost count.
Okay.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls.
Yep.
And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Okay. We got so much crap to do. I guess we'll go this way, because it should work. Is that the garrison? Let's go through here and we can get there at least. Dame! These guys can't take on these Akashic dudes. Sorry if you can hear my cat. She's screeching.
Slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion.
Deaf cat. She just will just cry.
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that,
Okay,
they are
well,
your people.
they're not
Your
very good at their job.
brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives.
God, they're cowards.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Oh, when he hears "let's talk over a drink," he's like, "Oh, I'm listening."
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly.
Hi.
And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I got you.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Oh, pff, she always talks to me like that.
Need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Jill's a little jealous.
Speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
With the sky like it is, yeah. Why do I gotta talk to survivors?
That thing.
Just let me go kill what's the problem. Or what's causing the problem.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then... Then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
Hmm.
We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
I guess then he's dead? Oh. Are you Joseph? Nope, you're just an injured soldier.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
We got this.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Okay. Okay, again, no really place to travel that's close. Oh, we got a long trek through the field there, though. Let's go take these creatures out.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Switch back over to Phoenix. We're hurt a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Not like I can't heal if needed. Man, these suckers are way out here. Alright, come on. Let's go take these guys out. Well, it's Ether Flood's here. There we go. So I had to walk near the town, not into it. So that was why it wasn't working right. Okay. I was so confused as to why they weren't spawning. Thought there was an issue. Get out of here, fucking thralls. Oh, there we go. More? Alright, let's do this. Take out what we can. Alright, we're a little... Still not... Can't one-shot someone. Man, more? Uh-oh. Freaking wraith thing. Ow! I'm gonna heal just in case. Woo! Oh, yeah. Ow. Jill, will you kill this thing already? Ow! Alright, there we go. There we go. Pull him down and... Jill! You fucking bitch! Jill got right in my way. Oh my god. Literally blocked my attack. Well, my one ability's still on cooldown, so we'll just do this. And probably not gonna kill him, but we might. Oh. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna say it was gonna be close. I healed once, but I hate those things. Those like liches. They are so tough sometimes. Okay, there's that.
Do you think there are more?
Please tell me no.
There are always more.
No.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
At least no more liches. Everything else I'm fine with. Okay. Well, your problems hopefully are sorted out.
Don't think as yet. There will be more,
Many more, yeah.
and you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, my lady. The garrison will be ready.
Oh, you guys aren't going to be little bitches anymore, and you're actually going to do your job?
The men to remain at their posts, for now at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
I mean, I guess that does kind of help.
Selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
Okay, well, you go do that after you done said, I love you.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're welcome. No problem. At least we got it taken care of. Alright.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Alright, so let's go back to Otto and let him know that those 3 tasks, can't talk, man. There you go, Otto. Your stuff's done.
When you turn up, hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
Yeah, you know.
How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Just good, I guess. I say good.
The rest of the realm. Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals.
Okay.
The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So... Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part.
Well, yeah.
You take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Otto.
After our big battle with Bahamut. See how Joshua's feeling.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Well, okay. So, new quests are available. New missives. Oh, we've got stuff at... Oh, and new hunts as well. How many hunts do we have now? The pack. So one extra one, because these were already there, and then that one. So, one extra hunt.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Oh, we got 1,500 ability points from that, too.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more.
Okay. So we have to go here. Ooh, there's another one side quest there, but we need to go here first. So we can get everything kind of opened back up. Okay, that was just awkward. Alright, cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking.
We got a new
Enjoying this,
obelisk.
Gavin, the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
That was just...
Tabor isn't far.
Clive's just like, he's in danger, and you're making light of the situation.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
We're just gonna run past them all, I mean... Maybe. Go, go. Oh my god! Go, you... Go! We're not gonna worry about these guys right now. Just go! We don't need to fight them.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade.
Oh, nice.
Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I should have bought a potion, but to restock the one I used. There's literally a side quest along the way here.
Thanks, girl.
I guess we'll stop and talk to you. You good, dude?
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept.
Nice.
My own men did this.
Oh, great.
Every last one of them. There's a village not far from here.
That's where we're headed. It's Tabor.
The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Oh, he's dying. Alright. Yeah, we'll help.
You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track.
Okay. Well, we'll go help out.
They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me.
Lorca's dead.
Rest well, soldier.
He did. Alright, well, I guess we'll go... I mean, I figured I'd just pick it up since it was along the way.
Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
Yeah, this is Ultima's definite doing. Oh, these guys. Alright, we're gonna save our ability, I think, for that one I'll use, and we'll go ahead and use Gouge, get some extra damage in. Alright, we go. Man, because having the abilities definitely helps do some extra damage. Alright, we're going to use the limit break because I think they're only level 33. We just don't seem like we're doing that much damage, which is kind of sad. Like I can't knock the chocobo down. Oh, wait. You're not dead? There we go. And boom. Okay, that was all we needed. I could have used my abilities, but the way things were going, you never know.
Someone there! Please,
Move
my leg!
Where you at?
Sound like an Akashic.
Nope. Hello? Where are you? You ever here? Where are you fucking at, man? I heard you yelling. There you are.
You're with the battalion?
The fighting. Are the others?
Nope, I think they're all dead.
One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor. Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He did. Sorry, bub.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Oh, you have to give me this. That was it.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
I don't remember them. Uh-oh.
That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
Oh, great. Come on, dude.
In Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
Yeah, he did. I won.
I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
You are not gonna... Yeah, you can barely stand, man.
Wounds have healed and your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
And your head.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Dude, I'm not...
Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
I'm going.
But I will find you, Sid. Someday.
That's on you, bud. I'm freaking out over that crap, man. Alright, so off to Tabor still. We got a long trek, it seems like, to get there.
All right.
We're nearly there.
Let me make it.
Tabor before.
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Oh, right here, I guess. We got the obelisk, so...
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
Not quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Okay.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
We got more side quest stuff here too.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
A lot of side quests. Oh, I meant to look to see, is there any actual... No, nothing other than the kind of a story one there, which we can do. But nothing else at the moment.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Oh, what are we giving me? Oh, another seal. Phoenix, the Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Oh, they give us more quests.
No, you are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Just, it's like... Okay.
Cyril seemed very... You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Yeah, kinda. Alright. I was trying to get up at least to the next dungeon.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Because we might be getting to it when we get to Canver, because I have a feeling that might be our dungeon area. Odin took out everybody in that one area. The orcs. Yeah, we're definitely getting close, because we know Waloed's got orcs in their army. But Odin's going to be probably interesting to fight. Because I'm guessing he's probably one of the most powerful icons.
Smoke. Is the city fallen?
Yep, I'm guessing so. And there's our obelisk. Yeah, it looks like they might be under siege.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
There we go. Yep, that is our next area. But we got 2 kind of story-related, 3, 4. You got a few little story-related kind of side quests. Nothing, it seems like, really for any upgrades or anything. But we may have some more hunts and such, too. So that might be what we be doing, at least for the next couple ones, because we'll see if we got any upgrades or anything. No new hunts, so nothing there. Anything new as far as... No new upgrades at the blacksmith or at Karen's shop. Nothing new there. So yeah, so we're going to be doing some... I had a couple things in mind that I want to do, I say next time, because we're going to try to get a little bit stronger before we go into the next little areas, just to try to take out everything as quick as we can and just to be a badass. But I'm going to end this episode here. A longer episode for sure, but I do want to thank anyone who did come in, hang out, watch the video. Appreciate it as always. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, and I will see you guys all again next time. Later.